guys, Debbie here. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back. So today's video is just going to be a little chatty get ready with me. I'm getting ready to go out on a night out, so I just thought, about to do my makeup, may as well film it, just update you guys just on what's been going on with me, because it's been a couple of weeks I think since I filmed a get ready with me. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I'm wearing my little witchy hat, I've got that going on just to hold my hair back. I thought if I can't wear it in the week leading up to Halloween, then I'm never going to do it. I've had it for a couple of weeks and haven't worn it yet. So, and I've also got my little hand earrings going on. How cool are these? I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see them. But yeah, they're literally little hands, they're so cute. So yeah. Today, going out for curry tonight, and so it's only a super casual kind of place, so just going out in a top, and I love Nightmare Before Christmas, so I bought this like little sweatshirt top and I've just got leggings on, and yeah, so I'm just going to do a spooky-ish kind of eye look to go with the vibe of what I'm wearing really, but keep it casual because it's not kind of a dressed up vibe of the place that we're going to. So I'm going to scooch you in a little bit so I can get started, and then I'll chat with you as I go along. So I figured, as I've only used it once I think on my channel, I'll use this again, which is the Menagerie Cosmetics Violet Ink Palette, because I wanted to do something a little bit sparkly and purple. And then today, I've been out today, we went to Milton Keynes Shopping Centre, which is a shopping mall about 20 miles from where I live. Haven't been there for about 3 or 4 months, so I'm a bit of a hermit, we don't go anywhere at weekends. So it was just nice to see makeup actually real, and I didn't go too crazy, but I have bought a few exciting things which I might show you in the next video. So, but I did get a couple of NYX jumbo pencils. I love these, and I've got them in black bean and milk, so the black and the white, but I've got this one which is purple velvet. I've got that one which is purple velvet, which is super pretty, and I'll probably be using that one today. And I've got this one which is rust, which is also super pretty. And that's rust. So I thought these would be great as eye bases. So, and they're only £5.50, and I know how good the one in milk is in particular. So yeah, so I thought I'd use those today, and I found my glitter primer, yay! Having just bought another one today, so I hadn't realised the one I've got is just a mini size, and this stuff has lasted me about a year. I got it for Christmas with like a glitter set. So today we've got its big brother, so I've actually got the big size of it now. I love it so much, it just makes so much difference to any eye look that you do. But enough waffling on, I'm going to start with the eye look and get chatting to you. So as I say, I've done the rest of my makeup, I've just not done my eyes. And I'm just going to use this as an eye base just to start me off and get things super pigmented. So I'm going to put it all over my lids and into my crease as well. And we're just going to be doing a sort of smoky eye type situation today, because that's what I'm feeling. I was going to use the new makeup that I've bought, but it's, spoiler alert, a little bit sparkly and Christmassy, so I think I need to save that for a get ready with me when I'm going somewhere that's a bit more partyish. But I will show you in a makeup haul very, very soon what I got, because I'm super excited for it. So I'm just gonna buff that out on the edges, but leave the lids smoky and purple and grungy. So I can't remember when I last caught up with you guys for a get ready with me, but I think it was when I was doing my 1950s look that I did as a collab, and I was taking my mum to the cinema to see the film Judy, and it was so good, really awesome movie. And just that day got me to thinking about things a lot. So I don't spend enough time with my mum and doing things with her. She's in her 80s, and not meaning to be too depressing, but I don't know how long I'm going to have her around, and the amount of time I put her off and I don't see her because I'm doing other things makes me feel quite bad, and we had such a lovely day, so I'm going to definitely make more time to do some things with her. She's been on holiday in the Isle of Wight. My husband's dad lives in the Isle of Wight, and we managed to sort out a day out for her while she was there, because she went on a coach trip with lots of people she doesn't know. She's very brave, more brave than I would be. So they'd got excursions booked, but there was one particular day she had nothing planned, so his dad, my husband's dad, offered to pick her up from a hotel and take her out for the day, which I thought was lovely. But I just want to do more things with her as well. I'm just going to take that down onto my lower lash line a little bit as well, because I've got quite a bit of that to shear out. I've got a little bit more than perhaps I should. Now I need to match up the other eye so that it doesn't look too crazy. So I'm just going to put a little bit more there now. So yeah, so I intend, she got back yesterday, so I don't think I'll be seeing her this weekend, because I think she's going to be tired and want to get herself sorted out, but definitely want to make some plans with her and do more things with her. So after that kind of reignited my love for the cinema as well. So tomorrow we're going to see the new Maleficent movie. I can never say that word, Maleficent. I think I've got that right. So me and my husband are going to see that. There's a multiplex at Rushton Lakes, which is the little local shopping area that I've talked about on my channel before. So we're going to go there and see that together, which is where I saw the film with Mum. So I'm super excited for that, because I love any sort of like spooky or horror movies that are kids, you know, like, and I love Disney, so anything like that I'm down for. Alright, got enough smoky purpleness going on, but I really like that pencil, that's good. So I thought today from this palette, last time I used it, I didn't use these shades, I kind of stuck more in the cool tone ones. I'm going to use these, but I'm also going to bring in a bit of a older thing in my collection, which I've not used in ages, the Moondust palette, because there's a really beautiful purple shade in that, so I'm going to use that as a pop of glitter in the centre as well. So I think this could turn out quite pretty. I don't want to look over the top, as I say, because we're only going to somewhere really casual. I'm going to take the matte shade Iron Grip, and I'm going to run that in my crease over that purple pencil we've laid down already. But way too much of that. I'm just going to blend that over the top of that, and it's about the same shade as that pencil, so that's going to blend really nicely on top of that, but give me a little bit more bang for my buck, as it were, a bit more pigment. Those pencils are £5.50, and I literally want every single one now. I think they're so good. I'm really becoming a bit of a drugstore girl. I'm finding a few things at the drugstore. I've just uploaded a video with the GRWM wildlife palettes, and gosh, they're so good, and I think the drugstore's stepping up its game. There's certain brands I'm attracted to, and some that honestly I just think I wouldn't buy at all. So, but GRWM, NYX and Revolution I think have got it going on at the moment, so yeah, I'm liking the purple grunginess of this, and it's got the Halloween colour of the season going on there, hasn't it? So quite happy with that. Yeah, and then everything was great. I was living life, I'd taken Mum out, work was going okay, everything was fine, and then we just had a bit of a disaster, and I did allude to it in my Instagram post. I wasn't sure if I was going to film this week, but last Thursday we've got a big fish tank. I've filmed with my fish before, because I've done a look inspired by my favourite fish, or my ex-favourite fish, because he didn't make it. So we noticed that we got a couple of fish like just swimming towards the top of the tank. I'm going to stop blending that too much, else it's going to get really crazy. I'm just going to go with a bit of a lighter shade just to take that down a tad. So I'm going to go in with Jellyfish there and just pop pop that above the Iron Grip shade. So yeah, we came home from work and a couple of them were swimming at the top, and that's never a good sign with fish. Like if they just hang around at the top of the tank and don't move much or hang around by the filter, they're normally sick. And then the next day those ones had died, and then we got home from work on Thursday and a few more had died, and then Friday husband got home before me and he said, I think we're going to lose the whole tank. Well, I've got a 5-foot tank with probably about 600 or 700 pounds worth of fish that we've built up over the last 2 years that we absolutely love. And yeah, we did. We lost them all in the end. We've got 7 fish left. So sad. And that kind of sparked a kind of real like sadness in me. I don't know, it's really ridiculous because I am a pretty positive person and I don't believe in being depressed. I tell myself off if I get that way, but that just made me so sad. And then I don't know, I told a couple of people what had happened. They were like, oh, they're only fish, and then I kind of felt guilty for feeling like I was feeling sad about it, so I didn't feel like I could talk to anyone about how I was feeling, but I just felt like really gutted that we couldn't save them, because like if you've got any other sort of animal you can take it to the vet or whatever, but you can't do that with fish, of course. So we were just literally helpless watching them get sick and die, and I don't know, it just really brought me down, and I kept feeling tearful all the time. Like I'd start a sentence, start speaking to someone and I'd end up in tears, and this was happening at work as well, which like, I had my end of year one-to-one and ended up just about held it together, but I kept choking up as I was talking, and so I knew I got something going on and I really tried to pull myself out of it and tell myself off, because life's too short for that, and I don't want to be the maudlin sort of person that's miserable about life, because I've got a great life, do you know what I mean? So anyway, I decided that I wasn't going to film, and then I filmed on Tuesday. I was feeling a little bit better, but probably not as sparkly as I normally am in a video, so I'm really sorry for that. If you've seen the Barry M one, then I'm probably not as chirpy in that as I perhaps should be. But filming, I do love filming, so I wanted to film and sort of get back to doing something that I love. Right, I'm just going to go in with the shade Mimic now on my lids. So I'm just going to pop that everywhere that I've put that glitter glue. So yeah, I wasn't feeling that great. So, and then I remembered seeing Samantha March's video saying she was starting her podcast. So I thought, and it's called Start Inspired, and I thought maybe that'll like sort of inspire me and cheer me up. So I watched that, listened to that, and she's had 3 episodes out now, and I've listened to all 3, and that cheered me up no end, because she's such a positive force. If you don't know who Samantha March is, I'll link her channel below, but I'm sure most of you do. But I thoroughly recommend listening to her story and her struggles, and that isn't with mental health or depression or anything like that. It's more with like how she got started, how to inspire herself to do things and inspire others, and she's an author, and she's also got a makeup channel, so obviously I'm interested in makeup side of it, but it's just interesting in her story as an entrepreneur, and how she's, you know, how she keeps herself disciplined and keeps herself going when things are not great. And then I sort of fell down a podcast kind of rabbit hole, really, a bit like you do with YouTube when you start watching YouTube. So I've been listening to the Happy Place podcast by Fearne Cotton. Now I know a lot of you are from the US, so I don't know if you'll know who Fearne Cotton is, but she's a DJ, or was a DJ, but she does lots of other things now. But she started this podcast and she's written books, and her podcasts, Happy Place, are all about finding what makes you happy, and you know, and she's interviewed lots of her friends who are celebrities, some of which have had bouts of like depression in their lives, some of which have got inspiring stories, but really it's just about human beings, and it's just so interesting because I love knowing what makes people tick. But it's kind of helped me get out of my funk that I was in, because I've just really enjoyed listening to everyone else's stories on there and just like having something to take my mind off of how I was feeling really, which is great. You know, I do have times when I really do struggle to sort of feel happy, and I think everybody does, so I'm not you know, ashamed to say that some days I'm sparkly happy and some days I'm just not feeling myself. But anyway, these have really helped me to feel a lot better. Just doing something else, like just not doing makeup all the time, not watching YouTube constantly, just going out for walks and listening to these podcasts, because you can listen to that. And also another big thing that's been really getting me down is the commute to work, because the road's shut to one lane both sides, so it's taken me an hour each way most days, and just sitting there like not being able to get home. Right, I'm going to go in with the shade Magnetic now, just in the very centre of my lids. So they're a way of doing something, taking your mind off of sort of how you're feeling, that you can do whilst you're moving, which is great. So I've been getting out and getting some fresh air, which I think is key to feeling good. Spending some time on my own as well, and just like, and just, I don't know, just I've worked my way out of it. I feel a lot better. So I can stop being a miserable cow now and start doing things again. But I just wanted to share it because I think everybody has times when they're just not feeling like the best, and it just takes one thing to spark it off, and then you can be feeling a bit low. But it's how you deal with that, and now podcasts are my thing now. I think I'm going to go in with lithium as well, the silver just on the very centre. Not quite getting the pop I wanted from the purple. Not sure I'm getting anything from these. Maybe I'm getting a bit of duochrominess, just a little bit. So yeah, so I've been listening to those, and then started listening to the Desert Island Disc ones, which that's a Radio 4 show in the UK, but I didn't know there was a podcast, and the premise is that they interview a star and they choose their like 10 records that have meant something to them, tracks that they would take with them to a desert island, and they can take a book and a luxury item. And it's a cut down version, so you don't get all the music, you just get like 30 seconds of the track, but it's more about interviewing the people. But you guys obviously been into makeup. There's a Pat McGrath one, and oh gosh, she's so interesting. Number one, I didn't realise she was British, and I don't know why I didn't know anything about her. I'm just gonna blend with no additional product on that brush, but it's the brush we started with the Iron Grip shade. So yeah, and she was, or is, from Northampton, and Northampton is the town I work in, and I was brought up 5 miles from Northampton, and I live 15 miles from Northampton now, so that was amazing. And she was talking about all of the music from the era that I love, so I found that really interesting. But there's lots of those Desert Island Disc ones. So what I'm basically trying to say is, if you're feeling like a little bit down, or things aren't like going quite how you want, just take some time out for you and do something that you really like to do. And I think podcasts are a great way to do it, because you can get out in the fresh air, you can walk, you can run, whatever, with your headphones, listen in the car, just hear other people's stories, and it really inspires you. So yeah, I'm loving podcasts. Podcasts are my thing right now, and not so much watching as much YouTubers as I perhaps always do. But I mean, I'm obviously still pretty addicted to YouTube, of course, and I've been watching a lot of my friends' videos, but not watching YouTube for like 4 or 5 hours a day, which I was doing before. So I think it's done me some good, actually. So, and this weekend it's all about doing things that make me feel good. So we've been out shopping, and treated myself to a little bit of makeup, but not too much, and bought some clothes, which I never do, only this top, but nothing crazy. And tonight we're going out for dinner, and we're meeting a friend, and we haven't seen him for a long time, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's a friend of my husband's, but we've both known him for probably 15-20 years maybe. We see him about every 3 or 4 months, so it's really nice to have a catch up. And as I say, tomorrow we've got the cinema. This afternoon I watched a movie. It's you know, just at home, and lit all my Halloween candles, and it's just been nice. Self-care, it's just really important. Like, just take that time out. We all live such busy lives, to just do something that makes you happy, that you don't necessarily have to like socialise with other people to do, that you can just get in your own headspace and relax. Just is priceless. It's really worth doing. So to finish off this eye look then, because I don't want it to be that crazy an eye look, I'm just going to go in with black in my waterline. This is Black Core by Hallberg. Can't remember if I've used it before, I don't think so. Looking at the pencil it looks like unused, but I just wanted a really good pigmented black for my waterline. And I don't wear black in my waterline all that often, but just thought that would be nice today. Okay, I normally disappear off camera when I'm going to finish up my looks, but I think I'll stay with you guys today because I'm nearly there anyway. So I'm just going to do mascara. Better than sex, can't beat it. I'll still go back to this one. I try lots of others, but I still end up back with this one. But I'm loving how intense that purple pencil made this look, and that I've got a little bit of a duochrome lid going on from using that Moondust palette, which I've not used that in years. It definitely gives you bigger lashes than most mascaras out there, I think. So for lips today, because we're going out to eat, I don't want anything that's like gonna come off on my teeth, that's gonna wear funny or whatever. So going in with quite a sheer lipstick. This is a Hallberg one of those fantastic ones that she's got. The shade is Ametrine. I've not worn it, so super interested to see how it's going to look, but it's a purpley sort of lipstick, but it'll be quite sheer. They're more like a balm. My lips are falling apart at the moment because of the weather. They're like really dry, so I'm hoping this will help. That's beautiful. It's like a gloss but with a bit more colour to it, so, and it doesn't feel sticky, which is another bonus. So that's pretty much the look done, and I've enjoyed doing it, and it's been quite therapeutic to get off my mind all the ways I've been feeling. So if you guys are struggling with anything at the moment, if you're not feeling the greatest, don't feel guilty for it, but just don't wallow in it either. That's what I would say. Just try and do something that you love, try and pull yourself back out of it. Life's too short, and we're only here for, what is it they say, we're here for a good time but not a long time, something like that. It is good to remember that, so try and make the most of it and not feel too sad for too long. So yeah, so I'm going to go out tonight, have a few wines and have a curry and a good chat and enjoy myself. Hope you guys are having a lovely weekend too. Tomorrow hopefully I'll film as well and show you some of the goodies I bought in my little haul that I did this morning. So until then guys, have a lovely day or night wherever you are. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed and you want to be, then I'd love to have you. But see you in the next one guys. Bye.